Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
George, we have a very bright white screen here at the beginning of our episode. I don't know why it's so freaking bright white, but thank you very much, Vinland Saga. I don't think there's really much that we can guesstimate this time. We kind of made some guesstimations of what's going to happen to Mr. Master Ketil, but yeah, I don't know. It's series been very different than I expected. I mean, when you watch Vinland Saga Season 1, you have a pretty good interpretation of what's going to happen with the next stuff, but it's very different than I expected.
Yeah. All I got to say is that it's very good. I was thinking over the last week, you would ask me at some point, what did I like more, Vinland Saga or ReZero?
Yeah.
After last episodes, I think Vinland Saga is taking its rightful place at second place.
Wow.
And by a decent margin.
Second place their interpretation of that
Attack
is...
on Titan. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
To Attack on Titan. Yeah, sorry. With ReZero a third. Man. It was so good. The symbolism was so good. The message that they were doing was so good. Seeing a character that was so low, like Thorfinn, take the first steps to rise so high, and then seeing a character like Canute that had such potential fall so low, and just the juxtaposition between the two characters, their arcs, the message that the show's trying to give as a whole. ReZero is great and fantastical, don't get me wrong, but this is dealing with themes and messages that everyone can benefit in the real world.
Right.
If they
took reality-based character studies that deal with real difficult subjects that people can relate to.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. And there's always a place in my heart for just epic fantasy stories, but right next to it, it depends on which day you ask me. Sometimes it's an epic fantasy story, other times it's a deep character study. But yeah, dude, so good. It's blowing me away. And we still have over half a season. We're gonna actually hit the mid-season finale today.
Oh,
episode 12.
You're right, actually.
Yeah. But still, over half a season as of right now left. So yeah, I feel like it's just gonna keep getting better and better.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
It feels like so little has happened over the last 12 episodes, or I guess now up to 12, going to be up to 12. But I feel like it's flown by.
It's because so much has happened internally.
Right.
So much has happened to the characters. So little has happened in terms of plot.
Right.
And as I always say, between a plot-driven story and a character-driven story, frickin' plot takes the cake. Character takes the cake.
I was gonna say
it's so much better. Yes, yeah, much better. So
it's strange. Yeah. It's strange. I mean, recently I've complained about the Apothecary Diaries a little bit. Not to say I don't like it, but I've had my complaints. But it feels like the same problems that I have with the Apothecary Diaries are just not present in something like this, even though it's not exactly episodic, and that's not my primary concern, but I think some people's interpretation of what I would like more out of Apothecary Diaries, if that was true, if their assumptions were true of what they think I want from Apothecary Diaries was true,
would also hold true for this.
It would also generally hold true for this show. It means I wouldn't be able to enjoy this show in the way that you're supposed to enjoy it. But I'm really so into, it really just comes down to that. I just want to know about, if we take the core characters and we just dive deep. I just want to dive deep on them. I want to love and get to know the core cast of characters, right? I don't want to do this wide thing. I want to do a deep thing. Right. And so, there's this other stuff that I like, the bombastic here and there and the fantasy and all that stuff. But I really like a deep character study like you, not as much as you do. No way. But I like it. I like getting into a character and getting to know a character more than just a bunch of, more surface level things. So, yeah. it's been good. I'm liking it more than I expected. It's hitting in the right spots, so I'm pretty happy about it.
Yeah, it's been so good, and I am excited to start. I'm excited to see how the end the half of the season. Was this like a 2 core anime or a just all the way
that
through?
I'm not sure.
Know?
I think it's all the way through.
Okay.
Yeah, so we will have some little mid-season finale here, and maybe we'll have a complete change of pace now, right, with how things are going.
True.
Right?
It seems like Thorfinn has made huge strides in his like internal development.
Right.
So now we got to start bringing. He's had a lot of internal turmoil. I feel like we're gonna need to start bringing some external turmoil to kind of clash with him a little bit.
I hate that I feel the same way. When George and I are on the same page of bad things about to happen, you know it's not gonna go well.
All right. Well, let's see. Right. Let's see. Let's end this with the farm burning down. But why don't we?
Thank you for that. That's great. Thank you. Very good, George. Let's do that. Oh. Vikings. I think.
This is not the farm though. Kings and swords. Oh, that's the one guy. Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh. He's holding his own. Oh, maybe not.
Oh. He called
He
it.
read him. Yeah.
Dang. Blinded him with the shield and still caught it.
Yeah.
He's seen this before.
Yeah. Wow. He's holding back.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's changed. He's changed a lot. Wow, what a way to put it. Awakened to his king's blood.
Yeah, that's terrible. Oh. Dang.
The weight of responsibility, man.
Yeah, you don't have the luxury of backing off.
Oh, getting him distracted.
He looks. Oh! Woo! Frick.
Oh.
Dang. Oh.
Dang. Dang.
I'm a capable warrior.
Yeah, to think this was like whole little Canute.
Yeah. Oh no.
Not gonna go over well. Oh no, what's gonna happen to Kettle? Is he gonna see Thorfinn?
We need. Oh, are they gonna recruit them by force? Because they are gonna show up in person.
So he's not gonna raise taxes?
Yeah. He needs to increase military, but without the taxes.
Oh, okay. And then maybe they can take England back.
Right. Oh, frick. So they're gonna
He's gonna take some
land?
of Kettle's land? Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately.
Rocking a hard place then. So he'll just keep amassing it like a freaking a-hole. Oh. He's his Thane.
Yeah.
So he can offer this to Canute directly. Right. Right. He's got a big extra offering to give to Canute.
Oh my gosh.
boy.
What opinion he has of his son. Oh, and then he's right, dude. Oh
my
my
gosh. Oh no.
Oh, jeez, dude. And you know it was Olmar who bumped into him. You just know.
Oh my gosh.
He's so dumb.
Who is this guy?
don't
Whoa,
know.
frick, bro. Bro, you can't just draw your sword like this, probably.
Get wrecked.
Aw,
Dude, Kettle is too good for this world, man.
I know, dude. Oh,
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 it's his two honorable, respectable men. Oh, it's him. No way. No way. Let's go.
what?
Leaf, that's right. That was his name.
Leaf. Let's
Dang,
go.
Dang.
I was like, oh, it's two dads trying to help their sons, but like, it's Leaf.
Yeah.
What?
He was looking for Thorfinn,
Yeah.
and that's how he found him. What?
Bro, he's posing as Thorfinn.
Oh, I thought he looked like Thorfinn a little bit. Oh my gosh. But
You're
Kettle
kidding.
knows a Thorfinn. What's he gonna say? What's he gonna say?
Frick! I didn't even
Like, oh,
think
I
of
know
that.
a Thorfinn on my farm as well.
Dude, what the frick? I thought, like, okay, he must have, like, come up and saw this guy, thought he was Thorfinn at some point. It was a misunderstanding, but they kind of got hooked up, and that's why they're
Yes,
hanging
that's
out
what
and
I
helping
thought
each
too.
other out.
But he's saying
He's
he's
literally
Thorfinn. Oh my gosh.
posing
He
as
was
Thorfinn.
probably asking for Thorfinn, and he's like, I'm Thorfinn.
It's like, yeah,
Hi.
that's me. It's like, oh, and this guy is a freaking con artist. He just tried to freaking
Yes.
con that one guy into not giving him
Yep.
change at the very least. And then
Yep.
he's just like, oh yeah, you're oh, what was your name again? It's Leaf. Oh yeah, Leaf. I remember you. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in forever. Yeah, mother
Oh
fricker,
my
bro.
gosh.
Wait, his eyes are
Bug
like that all the
eyes.
time?
What's Leaf gonna do?
Come on.
Does he think he found the real Thorfinn?
Yes. Yes.
Oh. Oh, is he figuring it out right now? So he knows.
Yeah, he does know. So he's not being fooled?
Yeah, he's not being fooled. Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah.
He does know. Okay. Okay, so his name probably is Thorfinn then. Okay. Got it. Got it. Okay.
Okay. That was a hilarious little thing that we thought that. That's pretty
Yes.
funny. I'm glad we thought that just so we could have the fun of imagining that was the
Yes.
thing, even though it's not true.
Oh, I don't want to get my hopes up, man.
Oh, they're going.
Yeah, I don't want to get my hopes up though, but yes.
This
Bro,
bug eye
he
guy
does
is
have bug eyes.
Oh,
This
no.
Thorfinn. How many Thorfinns has he met?
Oh no.
Dang. I mean, the guy kind of has a point.
He's
you don't want to be
right.
stuck out in the open ocean like that, but still. Oh no.
They're gonna
Don't make me
repurpose.
hate Canute, dude.
Dude. They're gonna take his whole freaking farm, bro. No. It's like a train wreck in slow motion.
Yeah, dude.
Oh no. Okay.
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 Some hope.
Okay.
No way.
Okay.
It's this good.
Oh.
No, dude.
Please. Please. No. No. Shut the frick up.
Bro.
Please don't say anything.
Dude.
Please.
Don't you dare.
Shut the frick
Don't
up.
you
Shut the frick
freaking
up.
dare. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna die.
Okay. Oh
Okay.
no, you can't just ask to be that, dude. You can't just ask to be that, man.
No, you can't do that.
Yes, dude, you're an idiot.
He's taking in a good humor, okay? I think. Okay, oh my fucking gosh.
Want to see his skills with a blade? Okay.
Bro, he's got 0.
Yes,
How to pig?
exactly.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Bro.
no.
He should have left Olmar
He
behind, man.
taps it. Okay.
Oh my gosh, dude, just get on with it.
He's ruined it. Oh, he can't cut it.
Oh my gosh. Sad. Dad's dying of embarrassment, man.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh my gosh. Everything turned out, despite fricking everything set up to go fricking horribly wrong, somehow
actually
it
went-
worked out. That's
I have a fear that we're not out of the woods yet. Not until Kettle is back on his farm will I feel at ease.
I mean, yeah.
Olmar,
yeah.
he's gonna have more opportunities to frick something up. I'm sure, dude.
He's so
Guy's
dumb. It's
so dumb, dude.
unbelievable,
So
dude.
stupid.
It's crazy.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad he's like being so frank with him.
Seriously.
Oh no, what
Oh,
are you
no.
gonna ask, Canute?
No.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no, dude.
No.
Canute.
They're gonna kill Kettle, dude.
Oh,
Bro.
come on, man.
What the frick? Oh my gosh. Dang it.
That is so disappointing, dude. That is so. See, things were going too good. Things were going too good. Freaking Leaf was on his way back home with Kettle. Kettle is such a like good guy. He's
I hate
peaceful.
that they postured this as it was gonna be bad. Like, they knew that the viewer would put 2 and 2 together, that like, oh no, Kettle's there and everything's gonna go wrong. And then I hate that they're like, everything went fine, actually. And then at the 11th hour, when everything was almost sealed of the deal, they freaking went, oh, by the way, it's bad.
I knew something. I knew the outcome was going to be bad, but I didn't think it was going to be this way. I thought Olmar was going to frick something up. But I should have predicted it was gonna be Canute. Everyone's dancing to his tune. It's so.
So they're gonna kill Kettle and have Olmar take over the farm, and then be indebted to Canute or something.
Somehow, yeah, or somehow because Thing or Olmar's gonna be a thing or whatever, however you pronounce it.
Thing.
Maybe he'll die in battle after Kettle is dead, and then they'll just say, well, his other son is with me. He can't man the farm. I'll take over. There's no other heirs left or whatever.
How are they gonna kill Kettle though?
Poison. Bro, the dude loves poison. He's gonna invite him to a dinner. He's gonna get poisoned and he's gonna die. It's gonna look like a sickness just like his brother.
No. The stuff with his brother was over a long period of time.
Sure. I mean, how they kill him, it matters little.
Like, Kettle's about to leave. They're about to leave and go back to the farm. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is exactly, but it's fucking awful. I know it's gonna be fucking awful. That's all I know.
This is why we're gonna end the season finale with everything falling apart.
Dude, Kettle's too nice for this whole world.
He is.
He's a blessing of a human being. Saint Kettle and Saint Pater.
Do you think he's like a not stand-in, but like a lesser Thor's in a way? Because do you think the hammer stuff is legit or made up? If it's legit, I feel like he's like a lesser Thor's. He's essentially was a great warrior who figured out now the way to be is peaceful, and he's like devoted the rest of his life for that. Or it could have been that he was kind of cowardly and like faked it till now.
Right. I don't know.
Like
I'm not sure what to think about that, to be honest.
Yeah, because if he's a lesser Thor's, I don't think he'll go down without a fight. If it's like a assassination attempt, like with blades and swords and stuff. If it's like poison.
Bro, I think he's too out of shape for that. You seen the gut on that man? That dude has no finesse left.
Sure, but back then, dude, don't discount farmer strength. Have you seen his freaking old man?
Sure. Yeah.
And like, yeah, sure, he's not doing like everything himself, but we've seen him on the farm before.
Right.
So like, yeah, he's got a gut, but farmer strength is something else.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure what they're going to do. I just know it's going to be freaking awful. I'm going to hate every second of it.
Same. All right, let's go to the next one and hate it more than we hate the ending of this episode.
All right.
He's drunk right now? Oh my gosh.
Man who couldn't even beat a dead pig.
These guys are going to get killed, I feel.
What's the play here?
Yeah, I wonder.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
Who the frick is this guy?
Yeah, who is this? Is this the guy that always keeps his eyes closed?
No, he had a scar. Thing? He's got scars on his face, right?
True. Bro, hopefully this serves as a lesson to him.
What's gonna happen with this?
Are they goading him to like commit a crime so he has to go to jail?
I don't know. I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I feel like they're goading him to commit a crime.
What is he gonna do?
And then like
though?
the only way for him to get his freedom is like, well, they can say he assaulted an officer, right?
Oh, he's gonna get killed. He's gonna kill that guy.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh, dude.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh jeez.
Oh, jeez, dude. He's so full of pride, man.
This is not gonna end well.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Honestly, given the fact that he could have struck him with the sword,
Yeah.
that was merciful.
Oh. Oh, baby, that's freaking gonna put you out. What is this all gonna amount to?
Yeah, I'm so curious.
Oh my gosh.
Kill or die. Oh. Oh. From his own brother, dude.
Bro.
That's wild.
No, stop. This doesn't even have to happen. This is so stupid. Ugh.
I feel like not only is this terrible, but I feel like it's playing right into... Jeez. Playing right into their plan.
He's gonna fucking die.
Oh! Oh my gosh! Bro.
Oh my gosh!
Bro! He noticed. Thorgild noticed that something was up.
What have you done? Oh, I freaking knew that guy was gonna do something. Frick.
Yeah. Oh, and now Thorgild's gonna kill them. Look at the glee in his face, man. Jeez. Oh my gosh, bro. Holy.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, is this what you wanted?
This is the worst.
Oh.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh.
Bro.
This is where pride gets you, dude.
The difference
my
here
gosh.
is insane.
Yeah, seriously. Oh.
Oh my freaking gosh.
This is not how it's gonna go down.
Freaking ridiculous. Ah.
Dude, they're gonna use it now, man. Yeah, but that's the point, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh, Olmar wasn't supposed to be alive?
What? It's not the plan? No.
He gives himself in. Okay. Dang.
Why Thor?
Even the
Why
dad.
Ketil? Exactly.
He's gonna make the problem worse. Oh my gosh, bro.
You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Oh my
Dude,
fucking gosh.
This just keeps getting worse.
What is going on? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why?
Dude, he's unstoppable.
What are you doing? Why would he do this? He's a fucking Thane of the King. It doesn't make any sense. Bro, what the
Dude.
frick? He's an unstoppable force.
They're gonna have to flee now. Or something. I don't even know. I feel so bad for Kettle, dude. Third-rate toady.
Oh my freaking gosh. Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh. He's perceptive though. He knows something's up. He's Kettle.
No way.
Wow.
No way. This is crazy.
Yeah. Dude, okay, this is the only bit of like silver lining to all this. Captain Wolf. Oh,
this is crazy.
Dude.
Ah, this guy doesn't deserve to die. What?
Ours is a mighty foe. Okay. He's willing to fight Canute?
I need a second. Oh my gosh.
Dude.
What the frick?
They've pulled the rug out from under our feet 2 times in a row, man. Like 3 times in a row now. How does this... Where does this go?
This is the storytelling that makes me say 10 out of 10, bro.
Dude,
when
this
a
is
story,
insane.
I see what I don't like is we were predicting it, and I was dreading it from a story perspective, but I was dreading it more because it's like, it's just going to play out just like we think, and it's going to go the way we think, and it's like, the greatest sin for me a story can do is be predictable and boring. If you're predictable and exciting, sure, that's fine, I guess. But predictable and it's just like, okay, well, it's just gonna be predictable and just like awful. This is gonna be awful.
Yeah.
But the fact that they just pulled this, I'm just like, you play me, bro. If the show can play me, it's like I'm freaking done. Like, that's freaking awesome, bro. Oh, man. Oh, I can't believe the whole plot that we thought was going to happen had just got out of the open like that. I can't believe it.
I like... Thorgil seemed like a one-track character.
Yeah.
I did not think he was going to be perceptive enough for something like this. But he freaking... He knew... He was prepared. He left this last guy alive on purpose. He was like 3 steps ahead. I could not have expected that. What?
Bravo, man. Bravo to the show, dude. Genuinely, bravo.
And I hate how much violence he likes. But like, dude, this is like the hard thing, man. Like last time we talked about like the nuance between there's no such thing as a just war, but it's like, okay, then what do you have to say about like World War II and like all this stuff? And it's just like, no, like violence isn't good. He killed innocent people, or at least seemingly innocent people, but his dad's also an innocent person and he was about to get fricked over. So like, this is where like the two ends of the spectrum clash. And it's just like,
absolutely.
Where do you fall? And how do you know what's the right call? And you don't know at any given time, right?
Apparently,
and only in hindsight.
Thorgil knows.
Yeah, I guess.
That's crazy. Oh. That's crazy. Bro just killed so many people he leveled up, bro. That's crazy. That guy's a monster. Yeah. Holy frick. Jeez. Do not underestimate the people. Any other character we meet now that has Thor in the name, I'm just gonna be like, this guy's a freaking animal.
Sure.
Holy frick. That was amazing. That was amazing. This is the best part of the story so far for me. This was so good. I'm so fucking happy they did this. Oh, man.
Yeah, this was insane. Oh.
What's going to happen now? Oh, man.
Oh, jeez.
Really?
Oh, man.
Yeah, but it's different. It's going to be different now.
Yeah. Oh my
Bro, they're gonna
gosh.
flatten
The
this
Jom
place.
Vikings.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
what's this gonna do to Thorfinn, man?
Thorgil's not going to be enough. But Thorgil seemed confident.
Yeah.
Canute, dude, what has happened to you?
Dude, what are you becoming? Yeah, exactly. His dad's head shows up. Oh, what an insult.
Wake up, man.
Oh, jeez, dude. Oh my gosh.
Holy frick, bro. Okay, so Leaf has already left. It's a 5-day trip.
I think he's with them. Yeah,
Oh.
okay.
Oh,
They sewed away in wine barrels? Oh no.
oh, Ketil, man. He doesn't deserve this.
Dude, Olmar, you see what you did? Yeah, what happens now with Thorfinn, man?
How does he not fight?
Exactly. Look at him, he's in darkness. Bro,
It's too
get
late,
over
bro.
yourself, dude.
You've ruined your
Yeah.
own paradise. Your reasoning is different, but your outcomes are the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
The sun sets on Canute.
Yeah.
What a freaking a-hole, dude. Frick him.
Before we have our
Frick 'em.
combo, let me just quickly switch out the battery here. Otherwise, the headset's gonna die on me.
Sounds good.
I don't even know what to say, man. And like, what does Thorfinn do? His true battle is to push forward
No
With-
violence.
with no violence, but like how? How?
That's it's not gonna work. Like, okay, they have 3 days. 5 at most, but basically 3 days. Freaking, how is this gonna turn out? So the Jorm Vikings, do you think
Which-
that Thorkel is with them?
if Thorkel's with them,
Changes things a little.
things might changes things a lot, I think.
Yeah.
Honestly, Thorfinn at his prime, Thorgil and Thorkel, all these
Right.
Thor names.
Right.
Dude, the three of them are
three
freaking
of them-
a battalion of their own.
Yes, I mean, Thorkel by himself is like an army. Like, we know that he's like
Yes.
a force to be reckoned with. And
Now, okay,
Thorgil is
he's
fucking
not-
insane.
Do you think between him and Wolf, who do you think would win in a 1v1?
It's a great question. I'm not sure. But also Snake.
Yeah, I was going to bring Snake in here in just a second. Yeah, I have a feeling that Wolf is the head of the things because he's the best.
He's the best.
Like he's
yeah,
not only the most experienced, he's also like the most skilled.
right.
So he's like the best of the best. Now I was gonna ask after that, between Snake and Wolf,
Right.
who do you think wins? That's
Snake.
hard. Snake, you think? I think so too, because they, for a split second, Thorfinn saw a resemblance of Askeladd in him.
Right. I'm feeling like Snake is just like, he's got the drive to win. and the kind of cockiness. But then I think like, well, maybe he'll get cocky right at the end and Wolf will pull out something and it was just like, oh, you were good, but your cockiness held you back. And then he kills Snake, right? I could see that happening too. But I could see like Wolf being like too reserved and Snake being able to just like barely overcome him because he's like, you know, you're good, but I live by the sword. You're here as the guard. You don't see action as much as I do. I live this. This is my everyday, right? I could see that being an angle too.
Yeah, the only thing why I don't necessarily agree that Snake would let his cockiness get in his way, it's two things. A, he was able to perceive before Thorfinn and everyone else there believed that he actually wanted to live. He was able to see through what like Thorfinn thought was his own true nature and all that stuff. And then B, he was very intelligent about how he handled the children stealing whole debacle.
It's a great point. Yeah, like, I think my interpretation of him is probably a little incorrect in light of that. You're right. Yeah,
like he appeased Kettle and Thorgil all in one.
Yeah.
And then like
he was more thoughtful than I expected. That's a good point.
Yeah, and like he's just like that kind of guy, like lazy like the exterior betrays who he's really like, right? He's like a little bit lazy, he's always like eating, he's kind of a freeloader. But then he has these like moments where it's just like, bro, this guy is like much more intelligent and skilled than we thought.
So we have Snake, Thorgil at a minimum. Okay, for sure we have those two.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. We have the Royal Guard and the Jorm Vikings.
Jorm Vikings. Yeah.
I mean, neither of those groups are anything to sneeze at.
Exactly.
Could the two of them take the whole Jorm Vikings? No.
If Thorkil is there, Thorkil, Prime, Thorfinn, which I don't think he's in his prime. I think the four of them could.
Maybe. That's a tough sell. That's like the strongest army that we know of.
Not by themselves, but like with the other soldiers and like some of the farm
they've got their own
the
mercenaries. That's true. That's true. Okay.
Yeah. So like all that combined, right? Like it evens out the odds, and then just from the storytelling side of things, I'd feel like it'd fall on Kettle's side as the winner if this was a normal, typical kind of story, right?
Right.
But I don't know if Loki or Thorkel's going to be with them.
Right. We don't know if he's going to be with them.
Thorfinn's not in his prime.
Yeah. Thorfinn's not in his prime. He also doesn't want to fight, so he may not even fight at all.
He also doesn't want to fight. But then two, he saw, what's his name? Einar about to get like freaking wrecked.
And he defended him.
Yeah, like something happened, right?
No,
and then he's just like...
to be clear, it wasn't him about to get wrecked. It was the insult that his food would be too fucking dirty for anyone to want anyways. And he punched the frick out of him, right?
Yeah. And then he's also had this like epiphany now.
Yes. Then he committed himself to no violence. So is he going to... So it goes one of two ways. He's going to stick to that, and then there's going to be consequences. Or he's going to realize that like you can't do no violence. Right? Will he start to act like Thor's and then he's knocking people out and not killing them? Or is he like, some justified violence is okay?
It depends how the meeting with Leif goes. Like, does Leif start telling about his dad? Does he like, I don't know.
Yeah, Leif is there.
It's just so hard.
Leif is a perfect person to use as collateral to get him into fighting gear.
Yeah, Einar and Leif are probably two, aside from maybe his mom and sister, if he ever does.
And Kettle to a degree, but yeah, Einar for sure, Leif for sure. They're going to be a big motivating factor for him to make some hard choices.
So, what do you think is the lesson the show is trying to teach the audience? This will kind of help us to maybe suss out what Leif and Einar's, like what they're, in which direction they're going to motivate Thorfinn, right? Like it's this whole time here, literally showing the ramifications of war beyond just the wanton death.
I think they're trying to. I think Thorfinn's on the other side. The pendulum has swung all the way to the other side, where he's saying no violence, no more. But I think Leif dying would be a perfect catalyst for him.
They're just getting reunited.
I know. But it'd be the perfect freaking catalyst for him to be like, you can't do no violence. Like, you just can't. And your dad, who taught you to be a true warrior and that you have no enemies, even he fought to a degree. So you have to be able to do some violence.
He fought, but he didn't kill.
Right,
maybe
exactly.
That's like the happy, maybe that's the happy medium that he's going to come to.
Right, the guys come, fighting starts, he says, I don't want any part of it. Leif dies, he realizes, I can't fucking do nothing. Then he gets into gear, he doesn't kill anyone, but he helps win the battle against Canute by helping to fight non-lethally. That's what I think is going to happen.
And then where does the show go from there?
That's like, a fucking great question. Because then we have, if Thorgil,
off, right?
The only way that they win this is if Thorgil is there and he fucking turns and he helps them, right? Turns against the army.
Thorkel? Yeah.
Thorkel, yeah.
Or Thorkel.
Thorkel? Yeah, whatever. Either way.
One of those. Giant.
Thorkel,
giant
yes.
man.
Thor the giant. He will help them. And then, so it's now he's on the opposite side. So it's got to be Thorfinn, Thorkel, Einar, and whoever else wants to join up.
And then everyone else.
They're free men now. They've defended the place. I don't know. But like, yeah, that's a good question actually.
Honestly,
are they gonna leave the farm? Canute's gonna come with an army at this point if everyone gets killed.
I don't know what happens with the farm, but I do. You just made me think of something, right? Like a little squad of Thorfinn, Einar, Thorkel, whatever. And Thorfinn did say he wants to rid the world of slavery and war. I don't think he's going to achieve that, but maybe the story takes a turn like in season 3 where it's like him and his merry band of refugees or fugitives rather.
Yeah. It could be.
Go about doing good somehow. I don't know.
Freeing slaves and stuff. The story's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, like if they win this fight, there's going to be another fight. There's going to be another fight. Canute's going to like show up there with his entire army if he has to.
For sure.
He can't have a rebel freaking section of his kingdom.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, so it's like, okay, so what now? You're going to fortify up and you're going to fight or like either way seems implausible, right? Cuz it's like, okay, so you fortify up and then you're going to either fight a huge army battle, whatever the frick. That's just not going to happen. Or 2, they run away and leave the farm to fend for itself. That's just not going to happen either. Like, surely they wouldn't abandon the farm, would they?
I mean, if it's your life or a farm that your forefathers have land that your forefathers have held for generations, what would you do?
I see. I was thinking like Thorkel or Ketil wouldn't abandon the farm. I would think that like I'm thinking from the perspective Thorfinn and his potential group of followers abandon the farm. They get the frick out.
Yeah.
They're like, well, we're not going to fight in a huge war. But then you're right. Actually, Ketil would probably also be like, we got to go. We can't stay here. Like it's over. Right? And I feel so sad for Ketil, man.
I know.
Like, jeez Louise. But yes, then
also,
Canute comes in.
If Ketil was the hammer of whatever they called him, that was legit.
That's a great point.
He could do something.
He could be something.
In the hierarchy of like our freaking fighters, he's probably at the bottom, but
yeah.
These are like the best of the best, right?
If he really is that crazy, yeah, he could help too. Yeah, so it must be that they fight all these guys back. We get Thorkel here, and then they just peace.
So you think then, to bring it back to my initial question, that the show is trying to teach the audience, or like the theme and message is that, kind of like we talked maybe like episode 2 or whatever, which is like, you don't want to be the warrior, you don't want to be the pushover, but it's okay to be the defender.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think so. You got to do something. You can't do nothing. There's no way. It's not realistic, and the show's very realistic. Doing no violence doesn't make any sense. Not even Thor's agreed with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially too, like, like Leif dying would be a huge blow for Thorfinn, but like there's like so many innocent people in this farm. Again, as weird as it sounds, Kettle is offering people peak slavery, as we kind of mentioned. Which is a weird thing to say, right?
Peak
weird
slavery, let's go!
But yeah, like we discussed, I don't know, that was like episode 1 probably.
You may not like it, everyone, but this is what peak slavery looks like.
Yeah, so like...
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, Thorfinn is going to have a very difficult time being like, I can't help. I can't do it, guys. No more violence. And everyone's dying and stuff, and everyone's fighting. And then Leif is going to be like killed for some reason because maybe he's helping too. And then Thorfinn's just going to realize, like, what am I doing? What's because it can't be Einar. I think Einar is a stay. He's going to be a forever character, basically, right? Sure. He's a homestay now. So I don't think it'll be Einar. It'd be so sad if they kill Einar. I'd be really upset. Leif, listen, Leif, you're a cool guy, and I love you, genuinely. But, like, we spent now more time with Einar than we have with Leif, and Einar is more of a character to me right now. So we got to lose
you're right.
Leif.
You're right. It sucks, but you're right.
There's only one of the two of them that's going to spur Thorfinn to doing something, one of their deaths, and I don't think it's going to be Einar. I'm like 90-10 on this issue right now.
Okay. We're going under the assumption that Thorfinn doesn't regress. Do you think there's a possibility?
No, I think he's already had that. Like, it seems like he's already had that thing. Like, that would kind of invalidate the whole other thing where he was crying about he relapsed and stuff like that, right? We can't go back and do it again.
You're right. Yeah.
We can go to a middle point, right? Because we had the trauma to get him to the one end of the spectrum. Now we got to get the trauma to bring him right into the center, right? To get him where he's supposed to be going forward. That's what I think it is.
Yeah.
It's possible that they arrive and they just pack up and leave. They're just like, we're done, we're gone. And then no fighting happens at all. That's certainly a possibility.
Yeah.
But I feel like we got to get Thorfinn to the center at some point, and I feel like this is a perfect opportunity to do it.
What do you think Thorfinn's reaction would be after knowing all he knows about Canute, or at least how Canute was? What do you think his mental state would be when he finds out that this is, that Canute?
I don't think
Thorfinn's reaction would be that Canute did this.
I don't think he gives.
You don't think so?
No. I don't think he cares. I don't think he's paid attention to any of that nonsense. This dude's a freaking murdering Askeladd sexual at this point. He doesn't give a freck about anything else, right? I don't think he was paying attention to that. I don't think he cared about the politics, and I don't think he cared that like Canute's trying to kill him. Yeah.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for next week. I want to find out so badly what happens.
Bro, the 2 anime that we're watching this week have left on such massive cliffhangers. Next week's going to be such a freaking crazy ride.
I know. I feel like the cliffhangers are going to keep getting worse.
I know.
Because we're going to be getting to the season finale, or mid-season finale, rather, shortly on ReZero.
Just after this. Yep.
So we're going to be getting a cliffhanger there. This...
crazy.
I don't know. We had the slow episodes. Maybe they continue somehow. I have no idea, but...
Things are heating up, I think.
Things are heating up a lot. Yeah. Like maybe they spend the next couple episodes like preparing somehow.
Yeah, we're getting a total setting. It seems like we're being set up for a setting shift.
Yeah.
Farmland Saga is over. It's time for non-fatal
I want to know
violence
so
saga.
badly, dude. If it wasn't so late, I'd almost be tempted to be like, bro, let's watch the next 2 episodes right now. Come on, what are we doing? What are we doing? We don't have to torture ourselves needlessly like this.
Gosh. Yeah, I really am genuinely curious what's going to happen. With the curveball that they've thrown us, I'd be surprised if we have nailed our predictions so well on what's going to happen.
True. That's the other thing, too. Like, we thought this was going to happen one way. Bro, it shot a completely different way.
Yeah, the predictable part still happened, but like the nuance of like what's happened for the other side of this has totally changed, and it will change the outcome of what's going to happen. The like series of events now that's going to happen in a big way. So I'm excited. It's unpredictable now. That's what I like to see.
Oh, geez. All right. Well, thankfully you don't have to wait a week like we do if you check out the Patreon and the channel membership, because by the time this goes live on YouTube, we're already ahead on there.
Unless you're already a Patreon member,
then you're at least ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, so true. You're already 2 weeks ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button while you're at it. It helps us out a lot. Share it with a friend if you think somebody else would like this reaction as well. But with that, we'll see you guys next time. Take care.
See you, buddy.